My first guests are two executives from a company called America's Finest Rewards. Joining me first, Mr. Rodney Ray. He is one of the founders and the CEO of the company. Rodney, welcome.
Great to see you again, Don. Thanks for having us.
Same here. And of course, Daryl, your brother. Daryl, you are the president, again, and one of the founders of the company. Good to talk to you again.
Thanks. Glad to be here, Doug.
Well, now, America's Finest Rewards, I mean, basically, you are a company that's been simply set up to reward military personnel and their families for the sacrifices that they make for the behalf of the country. Give us a general overview.
Well, I'm going to just take you back just a little bit to kind of tell you how we got the passion to do this. My brother and I know this gentleman that's the president of a nonprofit organization out in Colorado that provides services for veterans and military families that come back with various injuries. And over the years, we've got to kind of know and see the kind of things that they do. And one day, he called us up on the phone and he said, "Hey guys, you know, my finances are drying up from the corporate donors, and you know the economy was bad and such." So he says, "Is there anything you guys can do to maybe help out and find a way that we could raise some money and keep our program going?" So we flew out there. We've done some marketing in the past on a number of different things. So we flew out there and spent about 3 days with him and his wife, and we got to meet a lot of their staff. We got to meet you know, a number of the soldiers that they were working with, their families, and you know, by the time we spent those 3 days there, we came back just with deep sorrow and heavy hearts and wondering, America can't know about this. You know, we got to help somehow. And so that kind of spawned us to dream up the idea of America's Finest Rewards. So America's Finest Rewards, I like to kind of reflect our company as a kind of a matchmaker or a gateway. And basically what we try to do is match a patriotic American or a patriotic military-friendly business to sponsor a membership for a veteran and their family. The memberships that we have put together save military families hundreds of dollars per month, and we provide them for free through our gateway.
I see.
They're paid for by the military. I mean, by the patriotic citizens or the businesses, and then we just find a way through our technology. We find a way to pass them through to the veteran families.
So you're building this network of businesses who are willing to do something a little extra for military personnel and their families. Now, 95% of Americans say that they'll do business with a company that supports the military. I mean, you must feel like you've tapped into something huge here.
Well, you know, it just comes back from when we left. You know, when we left that meeting in Colorado, we felt like, oh, you know, if all of America knew about this, they're all in. You know, they've got to be all in the way we feel about it too. So. Yeah, it's a vast marketplace. You know, it's all about getting the word out. You know, how can we get this message out? How can we provide this opportunity? And that's what we call it. We really call it an opportunity for Americans and businesses to do something, to do a little something, to give back a little something. That's what we kind of.
Well, let's talk about some of the benefits that military families and personnel can receive. Let's talk about that.
That's a good question, Don. You know, as you know, there's hundreds of thousands of discount programs around the country that are offering savings discounts out. And because we represent America's finest, our veterans, our military service members, and their families, we knew that we had to outdo that. We had to come up with something not only that had premium benefits, but had everyday common benefits that people could use every day. You know, groceries, you know, everyday things that you need and use every day, and not just the Disneyland and the big ticket items. So, you know, we did our research. We went out and we looked around for a long time till we found a company that we felt like that would really make a difference to our military families. They're one of the largest military discount programs in the world, and they offer discounts at 350,000 locations around the country right now. It was an amazing program. We thought, wow, how can we do a little something with this and get it to people who could use these benefits? And that's how we came up with it.
That's fantastic. Once again, the company is America's Finest Rewards. Their website is americasfinestrewards.com. Now, in addition to that website, you also have something for mobile phones, mobile app. Tell us about that.
Absolutely.
That is the coolest thing out. I mean, we are so excited about the mobile application, and the reason that is because all of America has this, fascination with smartphones, and it's getting worse or better, whatever way you want to explain it. But yeah, it's really cool. The company that we work with has applications that are delivered right to the smartphone. These are benefits. These are discounts. So there's no coupons to print up. There's no card to show. You can just show your phone. That's kind of the term we use. Show your phone mobile app. It's My Deals mobile app. It's branded to America's Finest Rewards, and it's very exciting. Members, which would be our military veterans families, but it's also the service members. I forgot to add that. When a sponsorship is sponsored by a patriotic American or a business, not only is a membership given to a veteran service member family, but one is also given to the patriotic sponsor that sponsored the membership. So they get one too. And so anyway, pretty cool, very exciting. It makes the use of these discounts really simple. All GPS controlled. You can find what you're looking for. Really neat.
That is really cool because, as you said, GPS controlled. They can find a benefit that's nearby to them. Now, companies watching us right now, learning about your company, they're probably saying the first thing I want to do is I want to get involved in this because they just heard my statistic: 95% will buy from them. How can companies get involved?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
You want to
Sure.
answer that one?
And that's one of our greatest parts about our company. When Rod and I started this 3 years ago, we were going out to all kinds of different nonprofit organizations, and we were seeing tens of thousands, not us going to them, but hearing about and reading about them that were struggling financially very bad and needing help. And we thought, how could we do a little something to help them help us? What could we do to help their charity group and help us with our military family? So that's when we went to them. We created the sponsor membership program for these businesses. And what that means by we go to these organizations and they have a membership base, and we help them market our program, our sponsorship program, to their database. And for every one of those members of their database that sponsor a military service member, we give a 30% marketing fee back to their company, which is smaller companies, it's a lot, but for bigger companies, it's a lot as well. And what this does, there's no cost to that. We go to these nonprofit organizations, we offer this free to them to help them market their products across the country. And in exchange, they get this marketing fee that helps us, and then the fees that we get to give the memberships to the militaries and their families.
Well, I'm really looking forward to the series of interviews we're going to do with your company because it really is exciting. Again, America's Finest Rewards. Visit that website, americasfinestrewards.com. Download that app. Gentlemen, I'm really excited over the next several months. We'll be taking a lot of time from you, I know, but we'll get this story out to our audience. Thanks so much for joining us.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us
Thanks
here.
for having us, Don.
God bless
Appreciate
you.
it.